StixSpot. Tell them.
Honestly, it was when I was locked up. A friend of mine named Pote, he and I we were coming up with. We felt like, you know, in jail when you get home, you got a felony, so not too many jobs for us. So he's like, we should be porn stars. What would be my porn name? So I came up with Mr. J.P. Strokenwell, which later on, when I was reading something in Old English, it pretty much told me stroking well, you understand what I'm saying? And the strokes of a pen. Every time it's J.P. stroking well, J. please stroking well. Every time I get a pen, it's always J. please stroking well. You understand what I'm saying? But if you like the sexual innuendo and sex sells, hey, I'm all for it. I want to own myself. I wanted to have something tangible, a tangible asset that I can sell for myself. Not to mention, it's the one thing in this world that I feel like I'm absolutely crazy about. Written word, writing, knowing how to sound. I mean, the way you can use words to insult someone and them not really pick up on the fact that you just insulted them. Words has been my life, so that's why I wrote the book. And plus, it's something that us as black men we need to get into more. So I had to create this project, Projek Politiks. Had to create this right here, you know. Not just for writing a book, but just for the fact that there's nobody speaking for us. I mean, you got your true to the game, James and all that, but we speaking for us. Everybody on the corner who can throw this in the back pocket, you know what I mean? We got nothing else to do. You in a Chinese food spot, no magazine, pull that out. You know what I mean? You good. You on a train, whatever. This is what Projek Politiks, that's what it's for. That's what I wrote it for the people. Because honestly, when you read this, it's for the people. Well, I'm old school. I'm one of the back in the days listening to the tape. So writing a regular book for people, it would put me in a genre of I'm just the same. Writing a written rap album hasn't been done, so it allows me to be original and still do what I do. I mean, you can have a million books of short stories, but this book has interludes, outro, intro. It's for the hip hop purists the whole way through. This is about hip hop the whole way, how we live and how our choices, the culture that we accept as our own. So I'm not a rap star. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't have enough money, degrees, enough poems to play my song on the radio. So I figure writing it and letting you, it's not in a written rap form. No, it's a bunch of different chapters that are, you know, different tracks, if you want to call one like that, that, you know, inspire you in different ways. If there's nothing, you will be entertained by reading it. The coach is something special. You might want to enjoy that. Most people might think that it's somewhat sexist, but keep an open mind and understand that the moral to that story is to be found. Just look for the moral and you will find it. Lamika Crown and Ativa Hathaway, that's a story about most men get caught up in on occasion as being in love with two women at the same time. It happens. Trust me, it happens. When I go into the fam, which is actually the initials FAHM, which means Forever Always Haitian Mafia, talking about two individuals that changed my life at a period in my life where, things could have went sideways. I mean, all of these stories are bolstered up for the effect, what they call it, the Diddy effect, So, but it's talking about two dudes that they gone now, but they always with me. BMD is just an acronym for Baby Mama Drama, and self-explanatory on that one. The system is, I pretty much break down the branches of the judicial system and present enough evidence to show you why it's corrupt and why it will continue to be corrupted until it is overhauled or revamped or modernized at least, let the crimes be situated for those that actually are committing crimes now. Then it goes to my generation. My generation is pretty much a timeline of how music and my life, how they coincide, how hip-hop and my life coincide, and the directions that we both chose to go in, myself and hip-hop. So it's good. It's a good read, real good read. Then I have On the Count, which is it's a journey through the prison system, and it pretty much shows you that if you have a prison system, if you put someone in prison, you're putting them in there so they can be rehabilitated, brought to something else, and that's not really what's happening. We're just recycling prisoners, and there's no reason for that. I got hit. Story about me getting shot, a couple embellishments there though, but it's a good read. This is meant to entertain, so this is what it's about. Who You is a story about absentee fathers and, how they're predominant in the black community. Y'all niggas walking around like it's alright. Yeah, y'all talking to y'all. And last chapter is a letter to President Obama. Just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge the man and then tell him the goddamn truth about what's going on. Positive politics. I get that. I mean, the added bonus to this, though, is for the readers. Each chapter is a full-length book waiting to be written. I figure I give you about a year, 2 years, whatever you want. But when you read this, each chapter is a full-length book. So once you read this, you go on the website, go for the chapter you like the most. And I say stick around for about May, and that chapter will be the next full-length book in your pocket. So get at me. I'm making sure that my readers decide what gets put out, not me just feeding you something. If you want to get your hands on it right now, you can hit me on Mr. Strokewell on Twitter. Or you can get me at MrStrokewell.com, or on my Facebook at JPStrokewell/Facebook. If you hit me on Facebook right now, I get you an autographed copy ASAP. No questions asked.
StixSpot. Tell 'em.